Albert and his crew had thought of everything. But what he didn't know was that the events that would lead to his arrest had already taken place 2 weeks before the heist. Up in the mountains, the police were called to a villa. Normally, this villa was empty, but the neighbor had seen a suspicious group of men constantly leaving and entering the villa. When the police questioned the men, they simply said that they had permission from the owner to use the villa. Something wasn't right, but there was nothing more the police could do, so they took down the names of the men and left. But when the heist later became headline use all over the country, the police officers couldn't shake their suspicion that the villa had something to do with the heist. And so, they got a search warrant and returned to the villa. After 100 days of the investigation leading nowhere, they were about to get their first clue. Inside the villa, the place was full of tools, equipment, and dirty clothes, all identical to those found in the sewers. 2 of the men from the villa, Alain Bornat and Francis Pellegrin, were arrested, and almost immediately they told the police everything, even naming Albert Spaggiari as the mastermind behind the whole thing. The police were finally getting somewhere. Now, they had to find their biggest target. But Albert was gone. Just a few days after the heist, he fled the country and spent the next 2 months traveling through Guatemala and the US. When he was there, he even made a phone call to the CIA and admitted to being the mastermind behind the heist. He was getting overconfident and eventually returned to Nice and continued living his life. Then, one morning, while having lunch with his wife in a cafe, Albert was approached by the waitress.
Monsieur Spaggiari, il y a une femme à l'extérieur qui souhaiterait vous parler.
Ah, mais qui ça peut bien être?
When he walked out, he was instantly surrounded by police officers and arrested. Over the next 36 hours, the police interrogated Albert, but he refused to give them any information. It wasn't until his first court appearance that he finally started to talk.
Je n'ai aucun regret. Je n'ai pas agi par intérêt personnel. J'ai effectué une opération militaire. Vous n'avez pas idée de ce que nous avons trouvé dans ce coffre. La seule valeur des bijoux eux-mêmes dépassait de loin celle de l'or et des espèces.